Hey guys, so today's makeup tutorial is this smoky eye that's perfect for an evening or a night out with your girls or on a date or anything like that. I'm going to start applying my foundation, and the one that I'm using is the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation in the shade Light 46. And for concealer, I'm taking my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and just putting that underneath the eye and blending it out with this Morphe brush that I actually received from them, and I absolutely love it for concealer. I got a whole bunch of them that I'll probably include in a video in the future, but I absolutely love it so far. And I'm just blending that out. And then I'm going to use my Nye Luxury Powder to set my face, and my Bare Minerals Well Rested Powder to set my under eye and brighten my under eye. And for bronzing, I'm taking the Too Faced Milk Chocolate and just putting that all over my cheeks and my perimeters of my face. And you'll notice I also pop it into the crease just to add some definition as well. And I have MAC Painterly Paint Pot already on my eyelids. And then for blush, I'm taking this LA Colors, I believe, or LA Girl, no, LA Girl blush in the shade Tickled Pink. And for further contouring, I'm taking my NYX Bronzer and my NARS brush. And then for highlight, I'm taking my Physicians Formula Mineral Glow Pearls in the shade Light Beige Pearl. And then I moved on to my brows off camera. You guys know the drill. So for this eye look, we're using the LORAC Pro Palette. And we're first going to start off with taking the color Taupe and just fluffing that into the crease as a transition shade. And I'm also using the Sigma E40 brush for this. So next, taking the shade Espresso with this Sigma E35, I'm just going to put that into the crease in an upwards kind of motion and just slightly blend it out as I'm doing that. And then I'm going to be taking the shade White and Cream and just putting that all over the eyelid as well as the brow bone and the tear duct. And then I go ahead and take my Rimmel Kohl and just tightline my eyes at the top. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a winged liner with my L'Oreal Lineur liner, add on some lashes and some mascara. So after that's done, I'm just taking the color Taupe and kind of putting that in the lower lash line just to help the black that we're going to put on later on kind of blend out a little better. And then I'm going to take the Rimmel Kohl and tightline the bottom of my eyes with that, but I'm also just going to drag it down and just basically put it on my lower lash line the same way I would with a shadow. And then I'm going to take another Rimmel Kohl that actually has this smudger at the end of it and use that to just smudge out the black liner. Now because it is a cream and it's a liner obviously, I am going to be setting it with a black eyeshadow just on top of the cream so that it sets and it doesn't smudge or go all over the place. So I'm going to take the black from the LORAC Pro Palette and set that eyeliner at the bottom after it's smudged out. And I'm sorry that I was out of frame for most of the lower lash line shots. Then I'm just touching up my liner and kind of elongating the wing and making it a little bit thicker because I wanted it to be a little bit more dramatic. And then I'm going to be taking the shade Sable with the Sigma E25 and just kind of put that in the outer corner in the crease just to kind of make it a little bit more dramatic and give it that a little bit of a harsh kind of crease look. I find that kind of adds drama and it's perfect for a night out. And then I'm going to just blend it out really lightly, barely even blend it, because I kind of like that harshness that it gives. It gives it a really nice soft crease look. And then I'm going to line my lips and add on my lip color. I'm using MAC's Myth, and I absolutely love how pale it looks, but if you don't like the lip color, you can totally switch it out. So this is pretty much the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give me a like, thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah. All one color, and that's the whole idea. The worst thing that you can do is go test a foundation and test it on the inner part of your arm, or test it on your neck, or test it on your face. If you're going to get a foundation